Eco Club empowers students to participate and take up meaningful environmental activities through which students can reach out to the communities to promote sound environmental behavior.
So, what is the agenda? We will begin the session from the topic because we are going to celebrate World Environment Day, and the theme of the World Environment Day is One Earth, only one Earth. So, I hope Swagatika Miss will say something about the topic. Swagatika Miss, are you ready to
Oh,
say?
okay, Miss. Good morning, teachers. Good morning, children. Today is a great day for us. It is the World Environment Day, 5th June. Our slogan is only one earth is the campaign slogan with the focus on living sustainably in the harmony with nature because we are living in the Mother Earth. So it is our duty to maintain the what unity and also what protection our environment. So togetherness is required to save our Mother Earth. So please you think about that one. What steps we should take to save our Mother Earth? Okay.
Children, remember what is the theme of the day. So, based upon that, various competitions will be organized throughout the year. Okay, so this is the theme, and we will work out based on this theme.
So shall I start?
Yes, yes.
Led by the United Nations is the World Environment Day, which is the biggest ever environment day related to the environment. This was hosted by Sweden with the theme Only One Earth campaign. It also focuses on living sustainably with harmony in nature. A very peaceful meaning to all the respected teachers and my loving companions. I am Fikri Sayam, a member of DPOS Eco Club Rampur, and today I am here to dedicate some lines towards the environment on this occasion of World Environment Day 2022. So moving on, back then in 1974 was the first time we celebrated our World Environment Day, and ever since after that became a global platform, and it got populated so much that now over 100 countries celebrate it every year. Ever since it became a global platform, it's now a place where we can actually raise awareness related to the environmental issues, let it be marine population or human overpopulation, sustainable consumption, global warming, wildlife, etc. and etc. It's public platform with public outreach with participation of over 140 countries annually. How it actually started was back in 1972. It was actually the United Nations which proposed 5th June as World Environment Day at Stockholm Conference at a human meeting. Actually, at that time, the motto was to raise the attraction, the concentration, the initiative, intention of people towards the successive protection of our environment due to the environmental issues. At that time, the organizers actually wanted to involve as many people, to the citizens, to the government, institutions, localizations, as many as they want. World Environment Day every year focuses on a particular theme. Let it be Think, Save, Eat, which actually asks us to think on the food management system, the food we keep wasting day by day. Let it be Raise Your Voice, not the sea level, which actually asks on the impact of global warming in our day-to-day lifestyle. Let it be hashtag Wild for Life, which actually is a great hashtag which got a hit point, and it's actually a symbol now for the illegal trading of plants and animals. Moving on, guys, these are not the issues, right? These are the productive steps we have been taken towards the environment. But the issue is that day by day, our environment is getting damaged. That is due to some faculty human activities, it be deforestation or mining or industrialization. Thing is that we got to reduce it. We need to understand the human variation. We need to take productive measures. Being the youth, it becomes our responsibility to save our future environment. The government to take protective measures, effort to protect the environment, guys. We celebrate World Environment Day every year together with a great diversity and intensity. And on this day, the environment specially asks us, the whole world, to come together and take some productive measures to follow it. Moving to the very end of my speech, I want to wish every one of you a very happy World Environment Day. Hope you like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sikriti.
Thank you, Miss.
Now it's time for Subhadra. I think all of you will learn a lot. Okay, Subhadra, you can start now.
Yes, miss. Miss, am I visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So all we have to do is to wake up and change. Wake up and change. So what about naming trees? Naming trees literally, yeah, what if we had a tree of our name? What would we want? We would obviously want that tree to live and flourish forever, isn't it? Yeah, so the environment is what we all have in common. A very good morning to one and all present here. This is Subhadra Roshan of class 9P from Default School, Berhampur. As you all know, today we have gathered here to celebrate one of the most special global observation. The day is celebrated under the guidance of the United Nations. And by each year, it is getting even more popular. That's quite fortunate enough to say. It's the World Environment Day 2022, and it is a day out for the environment. The year 2022 is quite significant because it marks 50 years since the first United Nations Conference on Human Environment was held, the Stockholm Conference of 1972, that led to the creation of the United Nations Environment Programme, which designated 5th of June of every year as World Environment Day, and that what is today. The theme of World Environment Day 2022 is Only One Earth, highlighting the need to live sustainably in harmony with the nature by bringing some transformative changes through policies and our choices towards cleaner and greener lifestyles. Only One Earth was the motto of even 1972 Stockholm Conference. And 50 years on, this motto holds true. This planet, this Earth, is our only home, whose infinite resources humankind must safeguard. So this year, the government of Sweden is going to host the World Environment Day 2022 with the partnership of United Nations Environment Program, keeping the most pressing environmental concerns like climate, natural crisis, etc. in limelight. Because environment is no one's property to destroy. It is everyone's responsibility to protect. Everyone's even includes me, you, and everyone. Okay, the main idea is to let humans realize what impact is being made to the environment, what impact is being made to the nature by the harmful activities of humans. It seeks the people to become more aware, more protective towards the environment, because we all are linked to the environment. We breathe. Why? How do we breathe? Because only the other elements of the environment support our metabolic process. Any damage to the environment will be reflected in our own health. Let's not forget that. So, if we damage the environment beyond a certain limit, that would be just like humankind dug a grave for itself. If we have nowhere to go, there would be no point, seriously, no point in resentment. So, the question comes, what can we do as an individual? So, this question is quite simple to answer because we know that environmental degradation is caused by the human activities, the harmful activities of ours. So we must understand those reasons, those causes behind it, and prevent those filthy, futile practices that vitiate our healthy and green environment. So, simultaneously, we have to put those practices into action that help in environmental improvement. So, because actions speak louder than words, isn't it? Yeah. With this, I would like to conclude my speech, hoping that you all were able to understand my views on World Environment Day and will adopt a zero tolerance attitude towards environmental damage. Because the secret of getting ahead is of getting started. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Subhadra. Very nice. Then Shraddhanjali, it's your turn.
Yes, miss. Miss, I'm visible.
Yes, you will.
So, good morning, everyone. I, Shraddhanjali Mr. from class 9P from DePaul School. So, today I'm going to speak a few lines about World Environment Day. So, World Environment Day is celebrated on June 5 globally every year. So, it is a day on which we spread awareness about the environment and the need to conserve it. Moreover, it is easier to advocate the greener environment and how to conserve it. So, we should learn how to conserve our environment so it will be easier for our future generation to lead the healthier life. So we can be so selfish and use all the resources for ourselves. We should learn how to conserve it. So World Environment Day is it's an opportunity for us to spread the awareness which issues we are facing today in our daily life, and we should thus save it. So thus, the Environment Day serves as a reminder to protect all the environment at all costs. So all the resources of nature, from forest to ocean, and oceans to air, we should conserve it. To sum it of all, always remember that gifts and blessings which nature endows on us are priceless. It is rather essential to conserve them all for a better future and life for all. Always remember a small step will help you to reach that goal. Thank you.
Thank you, Shraddhanjali. It's nice. Now it's time for Sanjana.
Yes, miss. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Sanjana Sura, here to say some few lines about World Environment Day. World Environment Day is celebrated every year on June 5th globally. It is a day on which we spread awareness about the environment and the need to conserve it. Moreover, it is essential to advocate for a greener environment and conservation of nature. It is quite simple. If we conserve the environment today, the future generation is going to lead a healthier life. World Environment Day is a perfect opportunity to make people aware of the problems we are facing right now and how one can contribute to saving it. Thus, it is quite important in its own way. World Environment Day reminds us to strengthen the world and ensure that nature is preserved at all costs. It throws light on the causes which are causing serious harm to our environment. For instance, industries and factories are causing large pollution. They are deteriorating the quality of air that we breathe and the water we drink. This day serves as an eye-opener for citizens who are not aware of all this. In simple words, it spreads awareness among the common people which the environment is facing right now. Moreover, it also encourages the public from different societies and communities to take active participation in celebrating the day. Future, it also asks them to become active agents in developing environmental safety methods. Not just that, it also encourages everyone to keep their nearby surroundings clean and green so that everyone can lead a cleaner, greener, and more prosperous future. On this occasion, it is essential for all to realize that every little deed matters when it comes towards saving the environment. No matter how small a step you are taking to lead a greener lifestyle, it does make a difference. If everyone starts doing little deeds one by one, it will turn into something big. As the saying goes, every drop makes an ocean. It is true in this situation as well. With this, I conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjana. Pratiksha, are you ready?
Yes, miss. Hello everyone, this is Pratiksha Tripathi from class 8 and today we are gathered here for the celebration of World Environment Day. Every year on 5th June, we and the world celebrate the occasion of World Environment Day. The idea of celebrating this day came back in 1973 when it was first decided by the UN to spread awareness on various environmental issues on 5th of June. There are billions of galaxies in our universe and countless number of stars in our galaxy, but only one Earth. The mankind, diversity of species, different types of ecosystems, the land, the atmosphere, and many more such features are only limited to our Earth. It gives us food to eat, shelter to live, and a life. But we humans are deteriorating the beautiful planet. There are drastic changes in the environment, and this causes more frequent famines. We are losing 3 species per minute and less number of plants. We are destroying our only home, our Mother Earth. If this keeps on continuing, we won't be able to see a future here. We won't have any other place to live on except Earth. So together, let's uh, let's all let's all of us take a step towards saving this planet and making it a better place to live on. We can plant more trees and use less vehicles to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases. Climate change is also affecting the food production. There will be a time where none of us would be able to eat or have a shelter, and it will be all because of us. So let's change it. So let's change the destiny of our planet. Let let's make it cleaner, greener, and ever more beautiful. Together we can make it happen. Together we can save our only one Earth. Happy Environment Day, and thank you. This is me, Pratiksha Tripathi, signing off.
Thank you, Pratiksha. Now, next, Sai Subhankar.
Yes, miss. Miss, am I visible?
Yes, you are visible. Start.
Okay. Good morning to all the excellencies. My name is P. Sai Subankar. I study in class 9. Today, I am going to speak some lines of World Environment Day. Today is a very special day, World Environment Day, celebrated every year on 5th June globally, also known as Eco Day. World Environment Day is a day to spread awareness about the environment. It is a day to realize the needs to conserve our environment. Moreover, it is essential to advocate for greener and a safer environment. It is simple as and when we conserve the environment today so that our future generation will be able to lead a healthier life. We cannot be so selfish and use all the resources for ourselves. We should be aware of the issues we are facing now. Since 1973, June 5th is celebrated as World Environment Day, declared by United Nations General Assembly in 1972. So, it is the day to make people more accountable and have a sense of responsibility towards the environment. It is important to realize that our every small deed matters when it comes to save the environment. As there is a saying, every drop of water makes ocean. It is true in this case as well. So, we must participate in all the events in our own capacity, no matter wherever we are. Even if we forward a simple message for environment protection from our smartphone or give a sapling as a gift to anyone, or spending time in nature, I think it would help in resolving different environmental issues in nature. It is not enough to do all these things just for one day, but we should make it our lifestyle. Let us join our hands and engage in making this environment and our life on this planet greener and safer. Save environment, save life. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Subhankar. Now it's time for Sai Anshuman.
Yes, miss. Good morning, teachers, and all my dear friends. Today I am going to present my opinion on the World Environment Day. The earth is the cradle of all living organisms. It is the only place where we are as snug as a bug in a rug. But the unfortunate incident is that we have been immorally destroying the prosperity of our planet Earth just for the sake of economy and material benefit. There is no other planet in the universe where we are so much comfortable as in Earth. The earth is not mine, it is not yours. It is all our common property, or you can say the ancestral land to protect. It is the one place where we all have a common mutual interest. Therefore, the World Environment Day is celebrated every year. It is the United Nations for encouraging worldwide protection and awareness about the environment. So we have to take a common initiative to protect our Mother Earth and to save her, and including we have to save our own organisms like the biodiversity of the earth. The biodiversity denotes the number and the variety of different organisms and the ecosystem in a certain area. We should conserve forest in all the living organisms. In that way, we can protect the environment. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. We should obviously protect the environment, otherwise, we may not find any other place in the universe to live. So, we can work unitedly to take an initiative because little drops of water and little drops of sand make the mighty ocean and the present land. So if we can work together in this mission, then we can surely accomplish our common mission, you can say. With this, I conclude my speech. Thank you, and happy World Environment Day.
Thank you, Sai Anshuman. Now it's time for Amarnath.
Miss, I am prepared, but miss, I can't on my video, miss.
Is there any difficulty?
Yes, miss. I was in a crowd place, so.
Okay, okay, okay.
But miss, I can speak my own.
You can speak.
Miss, can I?
Yes, please start.
Okay, miss. Good morning, teacher, and all my dear friends. I am Anath from class 9P. Stand here to give a speech on the World Environment Day, and I am thankful to you all for giving me this opportunity. Guys, World Environment Day is observed on 5th June to raise awareness about the environment and the human activities to do it. World Environment Day was first celebrated in the year 1974. This day has created a platform to raise an awareness about that world is facing a problem such as air pollution, plastic pollution, global warming and sea level increasing day by day. The theme of this year is 2020. The theme of this year 2022 is only one earth. Guys, if we do not cooperate and save our earth, we will not find any more place to live. I am Anat Sabat of class 9P. Thanking you all and have a nice day.
Thank you, Amarnath. Now, Abhijit. So, Tom, are you ready?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Miss, am I visible?
Yes, you are visible.
Okay, miss. To quote our father of nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, Earth has enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. A very good morning to one and all present here, respected teachers and my dear colleagues. I am Abhijit Maji of class 9D. Today, we all have gathered here to observe the auspicious occasion of World Environment Day. Every year, 5th June, that is today, is celebrated as World Environment Day worldwide. It was first celebrated in the year 1974 and is being celebrated annually every year since then. The significance of this day has a far greater aspect. There is an urgent need to save and uphold the environment. The reason why environment is in shambles today is that humans have been misusing its resources for a long time, and because of this, this day is created for raising awareness about the importance of environment and the problems the world is facing today, such as pollution, global warming, rapid sea level increase, and many others, which are a major threat to the environment. Sweden is the host country for World Environment Day this year. The theme for this year is Only One Earth, which focuses on living sustainably in harmony with nature. We can achieve this by unity. As we know, unity is strength. Therefore, by our small but constant efforts, we can live peacefully with the nature. And slowly but steadily, we can eradicate all these problems as mentioned earlier. Firstly, waste generation is a major problem. This can be tackled by the three R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle, which aims at the effective use of resources. Reducing means to choose to use things with care so that the amount of waste generated can be reduced. Reusing means using things repeatedly until they have a usable aspect, while recycling means using the waste as the resource itself. This can be done to make the waste minimized in an effective manner. Secondly, we must avoid consuming food items which require more natural resources, especially water, for their production than consumption. For instance, meat requires more water for its production than plants. Although many would say that protein of this meat is essential for our growth. However, plant has a wide variety of plants such as beans and green peas have much more protein than this one. As a matter of fact, the IPCC or the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change have stated that plant-based diet are much more rich and give much more benefits to the human health than meat. As a matter of fact, nurturing plants can also improve our mental well-being. There are many other ways by which we can live in harmony with the nature. We must make a habit of turning off lights and electronic appliances when they are not in use. We must also use cycle or go by walking for short distances as it is beneficial both for us as well as the nature. I strongly believe that we can make living sustainably possible by transforming the production and consumption of these items into something which is much more inclusive, fair, and beneficial for the environment. Last but not the least, in a nutshell, what I am trying to say is that it is our collective and individual responsibility to preserve and tend to the world in which we all live. Because after all, the earth is the only thing which we all have in common. There are billions of galaxies in the universe. There are billions of planets in in our galaxy, but there is only one Earth. Therefore, let's take care of it. With this, I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhijit. So, I think all nine students, those who prepared, those who spoke nicely. And do you know, children, today various organizations are involved in celebrating this day. Uh, Today evening, we are planning to visit this craft skill museum, which is located in the campus of ITI, Barampur. So now also program is going on. Uh, do you know there is an organization that is CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board. So it is organizing one function there. It is going on now. So, but we have planned in the evening, so everybody must join. So as we planned, now let us see some substances how the good things are prepared from the waste things. So now I request Debasri Miss to display what's our innovative things he has prepared from some waste substances. Without throwing it out, without polluting the environment, she has prepared some. She will display that.
Good morning, Surajita Miss. Good morning, dear teachers. And good morning, my dear children. Wishing you all a very happy World Environment Day. I know that it is very important for us to keep our environment clean, green, and also for a healthy and a good lifestyle. We need to adapt changes which will be helping us to protect our environment, and also we have to keep ourselves healthy. So, in that process, what we can do are taking small steps in preserving the things which we generally think are waste, and then make some good things out of it. I have a few small things. I'm not a great art and craft person, but then whatever free time I get, I try to convert the waste which are there in my home into something which is useful. I'll try to show you what all things I have created. Mm,
Means, uh, equal. I think two mobiles or two device. That's why
You can
the
just click on the account which is written as Srishti, so
okay.
you can see the things over there. Children,
Okay.
please pin to the one that is written as Srishti.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss, it
Yes. Yes.
is.
Yes, miss.
Okay, so can you see these are the small pots which we generally have in this that sweets rabidi we have it, isn't it? So these are the pots which I have, instead of throwing that, I have grown succulents in this. Generally succulents do not require much of water. And do you know what is this one below this? This is a CD which we generally throw away. So I have painted the CDs and just pasted some waste mirrors which I was having, and then I try to keep it on over there so that the water doesn't trickle and make it messy over there. Is it visible, children? If it is not visible, then just let me know. Is it visible?
Yes, miss.
Yes,
Visible.
miss.
Okay, so these are these small pots which we generally do, and this one which you are seeing over here, this is a thermocol box. Okay, this one also is a thermocol box. Generally, whatever thermocol we get, we try to throw it. We don't use it much. So when I shifted my house, there were so many thermocol boxes which are available, and these are the small, you can say, plants which are there, which you can do not require much of sunlight, so they can grow it. And these are also the waste, the flower pots which we get generally to gift. Generally when we go, bouquets which we generally give to others, those are wasted bouquets. And when the plants dry, then what we do is we throw them. But I have planted pothos in this money plant. Okay, so you can see, and these are all waste bottles. Okay, can you see the waste, these bottles which you see? These are all chemical bottles which after many days, what happens is they corrode from inside. We cannot keep chemicals inside this. So you know, Miss is a chemistry teacher, so I generally bring chemicals, and when they corrode, then what I do is I keep the glass bottles and then I paint them. And these are arrowhead plants. These also grow. As if you can see all these plants which are there, you can see the roots growing over here. They don't require any soil for growing. All you need to do is just take some water, any waste box, any waste bottle which you are having, and then you can use them. These are hand painted bottles which are there. These are all Dettol. Okay, we bring lot of Dettol for cleaning and other things. Then those bottles are all waste, so I just wrap it with some cloth, and then you can see lovely plants growing over there. And this is also bottles all painted. So I learned it from you all that I should not waste the bottles and we can use it. Money plant or what you say, pothos does not require much of what you say is care. You can grow them, arrowhead plant. You can also see a colorful Collier's plant over here. Okay, this also grows in water. You can see it has started rooting, and this is a hajmola bottle. Okay, so in this I have painted it, and then you can have the coleus plant grown over here. And all these bottles which you are seeing over here, these are all waste bottles, jam bottles or sauce bottles. You can see this ketchup bottle I have converted it into a sprayer because I want that the leaf should be always clean. So we can use this also. So these are the mini gardens which you can see I have it at my home. And then these are the organizers. Okay, so this purse which you are seeing, is it purchased one? This is not a purchased one. This is handmade purse. We have these old jeans, isn't it? Or the old jeans which we have generally we throw it. So what I generally do it, I try to make a purse out of it. This one also is made up of no stitching is required. This purse is made out of cardboard. The cardboards that we use have the lab manual cardboards or any hardboard which you are having. Just have it, just cut it into size, and old cloth, any old cloth which you are having, you can put it. So this is another one, and this one is the toolkits. When you bring a scooty or something, then you get toolkits. And then what I instead of throwing it, I just converted into a two-way pouch. You can open from this side also, you can open from this side also. Then this one is a gym bag, which I converted into a bag. Okay, so you can convert it into a pouch. I had there were so many zippers in it, so I tried to stitch it in. And this cloth which you are seeing is this is a old hand. Generally we know in our dresses we have these hands which are not useful. So I have cut it into small pieces. This is a flower from stolen from my daughter's dress, and these laces are old laces. So using all these old things, I have tried to do this. These bangles which you are seeing, these are all handmade bangles. Instead of throwing the old bangles, what I did it, I try to recreate the bangles. Okay, you can see that it is. Uh, I have tried to do it with silk thread and I have woven it a little bit so that it looks attractive. So these are hand patterned. My daughter was throwing her hairband, so I tried to paste some lace on it to make it a little bit attractive. This one organizer which I have made for my daughter. Okay, generally you have difficulty in finding the pairs of clips. So what I did is I took a old straw, and to it these are the what do you say, the covers, gift wraps which you have. So I have cut it into small pieces, and then I have organized this into this. And what do we do with our old Flipkart boxes? I try to cover them with sellotape and I use them to keep different types of things. This is my medical small kit, because if I keep it in a box, it becomes difficult for me to take out the things. So using the old plastic boxes and using the old boxes, I have tried to make this kit which will be useful for me. This smiley pen stand is the recent addition to my list, which I have made, and I have we have made so that we teachers and students require a lot of pens, pencils, markers. So already I have a few over here. You can see these are all waste boxes. So this is a color set of my daughter, which we have made from the old boxes which were there in my home. So these are all small boxes which were there, and these are all the sellotapes. Okay, the old sellotapes which are there. Once they are exhausted, we generally throw it. Instead of throwing it, I just stick it to a. This is a tray which I get when a birthday cake trays. Okay, on that I have tried to stick it, and then these are the old. All these are all old sellotapes. So I have just attached it. These boxes which you are seeing, these are all boxes. So I need my to keep my papers together. So these are made to keep the things organized. As you can see, all these are ceiling lights. Okay, when I purchased the ceiling lights, then these boxes came in. So different compartments are there where I can keep different things. So these are all. Then this is the one old, what do you say, old bottle was available. I have cut it into, and these are the fabric wires. Okay, when I had my internet connection, then the optical fiber wires were there. On that, I have stick some thermocol to make a flower vase out of it. This one also is the same one. This one also, I have taken an old cup and then painted it a little bit, and then all these I have done in hand. This one is made up of, you all know it, that is, we have this ice cream sticks. So plastic ice cream sticks, I took these beads and then colored it and made it into a basket, which will be useful. These are the old branches of the trees. Okay, this is also made up of ice cream sticks, and then these are the old branches of the trees in which I have made some light fittings. Okay, if I have a battery inside, my battery is exhausted, so it is not working now. So you can see small lights are here, and then I have these flowers. So if I put the battery on, then these lights glow. And these are my, again, small waste things which we generally throw, the cups. I have made the converted the cups into small baskets. So these are the things which I have. I always try to plant trees. So everywhere in my house, if you see, these are the bottles which you generally throw, plastic bottles. So I try to grow pothos in this. These plants, all the plants which you are seeing here, these are all made at home. Means from a single branch you can grow so many of it. I just collected one branch from school, and then I have converted it into a mini garden in my home. Everywhere, if you see, everywhere there will be small plants which are there. I also try to create my own fertilizer. I'll show you how I have created my own fertilizer. You don't need to do much of it, only the vegetable waste which you are having, so we can just convert it into the waste can be kept and can be, you can see over here, every day I dump my vegetable waste, a layer of it, I just keep soil on that. I have every day I try to put my vegetable waste over here, then I will again cover it with soil, so the fertilizer will be ready. This is a 6 month old fertilizer, and thus I was able to recreate a small garden. Now most of the soil which you see, I don't add any fertilizer over here. These are the waste paint boxes which we are having, the waste boxes which I try to plant the paint jars where succulents can grow easily. So instead of throwing all these things, I try to recreate it into a small one. And here I use this distilled water bottle to create liquid fertilizer. If you put banana peels, onion peels, and water, then liquid fertilizer can be created, and then you can water your plants out of this. So these are all the things which we can do at home. Does not require much of effort, does not require money, does not require so much of things. Only a little bit of idea and the waste things at home. It is up to you whether you want to do it or not. It is the interest that creates it. Okay, thank you so much, dear children.
Awesome work, Debasrimis, and big
Thank,
thumbs up to you.
thank,
And
thank
I
you so
know that
much.
I visited the real museum, the scrap museum. We have planned to visit in the evening, but we visited now in your house. So I hope everyone might have enjoyed it, and
Yes,
got some
really.
idea. Very good idea.
Debasinis has inspired everybody to do in our home. So next time in the environment day, we'll find everybody they have a small garden in their home. Yes or no,
Yes,
children?
something. Yes,
Sure, ma'am.
yeah, definitely.
Yes,
Children,
yes.
something. Uh, prepare one at least one article today, so that from the waste material, so that you can remember that, and you can display in the school also later on after the reopening.
All right, miss.
This way we can contribute to the environment. So it's so nice work. Uh, Ram Prasad sir,
Yes, good morning, miss.
good morning sir. Sir, are you ready?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 1 minute.
Yes sir.
Yeah. Good morning, miss. Good morning, teachers. Good morning. Good morning, students. All of you. Good
Morning.
morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Wish you all happy Environmental Day, and I am really very happy. I have seen so beautiful garden Miss Devasri have shown now. It's really she has done so many things. Even it's very amazing those crafts Madam, so I
Yes,
don't
Miss.
believe. As Madam said, as Devasri Miss said, it's no need a big house or a big garden, or it's no need like as you suppose you are thinking that you need a big place, then only you can do gardening. It's not at all needed. So even in small place also you can do the gardening. Okay, even in the small place also you can make gardening. Even you can use the small place for decorating, and you can get lot of oxygen. Mainly it's motto to get the oxygen and the greenery things which we need to get the fresh air, to feel fresh in the morning, to get relaxed. I also made some greenery item, but mainly I'll tell you, my I am staying in an apartment, and the apartment balcony is it's ultimately very small. Even its place not there to sit even. Very small place, very small apartment. There I will show you the gardening is one of my passion. I like to do gardening, but unfortunately my apartment balcony is very small, so I am using how my apartment balcony. Just I am going to show you, as Miss Devasri shown you. I used some waste buckets and waste jars to do planting and all. So please see, all of you. So see, this is my apartment. From the outside, my balcony, I am showing you. Hope everybody can able to see. You can use, see, this is normal water, right? This is a normal water. No need any other things. So the money plant can grow, right? The money plant can grow with this. Fine. Can you see, children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, even in my window I just decorated the money plant, and I don't know, but somehow I have heard and I have seen some from YouTube that money plant also give lot of positive things, like the like oxygen and all needed. So I decorated the money plant in my window, and when I turn here, I used the old pipe, PVC pipe. We say who know PVC pipe? PVC pipe. This is a PVC pipe. You can see this is a PVC pipe, and I used the plaster of Paris. We say POP. So I made this jar with PVC pipe, and see, this is such a big money plant tree, and I am using here a normal, like a bucket, a normal jar, with a jar, chocolate jar and all. And here I, see the roots are growing, and the plants look so fresh and interesting, isn't it? So this is the PVC pipe bucket. You can see I made it with. This is the PVC pipe. You can see inside. It was lying down. Somebody have thrown outside. I brought, and I used some plaster and water. And plaster is very good. It can diluted with anything. So you can simply just. I took the plaster Paris, and I pour the water, and like mud, like clay I made, and I just simply throw. And this has happened with PVC pipe. And just for decorating, instead of keeping like this, I just use it to keep like this here. Fine. And you can see snake plant here I done. Okay. And the stick I prepare here for money plant myself. And this is the distemper bucket, this distemper jar. Okay, I also used the fertilizers. I used to prepare myself the fertilizers down of my apartment, and I prepare the fertilizers I put here. Also you can see the money plant, the big money plant. Here I use the, can you able to see, can you able to see, can you able
Yes.
to see?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this some stick. I forgot the name. some
This is
stick
a
of
moss stick, children.
yeah, yeah,
Generally,
moss.
what happens is when you have a money plant, it can root from anywhere. So you can see the roots everywhere. So it requires a lot of water, and the upper roots can take the water from a moss stick. Sir has tried to prepare a beautiful moss stick with the help of coir. You know, have these ropes, no coir ropes, and
Yes,
then he used a pipe, and over that a coir rope. Simple. If you purchase it from market, it will cost nearly 300 to 400 rupees. But he has wonderfully used the waste material at his home, the coir ones which are there, the coir ropes. Generally, we throw it, so we use it for tying. So he has used the coir rope. This will keep the, if you water the coir rope, then ultimately the roots will also get water. So it can take water and it can grow
yes, yes. Then next I will show you. See, you can able to see some buckets. So if you go to market, you will get lot of bucket which particularly we use for gardening, garden buckets. Those are maybe costly. So tobacco jars. Odia we say gudaku. Oh, tobacco, see, look at it. Okay, so that one I brought and I made the hole at the back side. I'll show you. Can you see the holes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I made 4 5 holes and I done this. I used this waste things instead of throwing.
So why to make holes?
Sorry.
So why to make holes in the buckets?
Yeah, yeah, because the water will release no from the backside water. If the water you will pour in that, if you don't do the holes, how the water will go? Fine. Got it?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. So the even I have shown you from the beginning. Though the area is very small, see, look at this. This is the small jars, very cheap and best jars, cheap cost jars. And I made the holes at the backside. Also, I prepare these all things. Fine. Can you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here small saplings, small plants, and I love this more. I just spend the time here because uh, we need a few times. No need more time to do these all things, to maintain these all things. So many. Look at it. So many snake plants and aloe vera tree. Look at this aloe vera tree. Even in the small aloe vera tree I planted over here. You can able to see. Right? Total my balcony I arranged with the that tobacco jars. Fine. The backside of the cape, tobacco jars that cape, I kept I kept for so that the dust and the mud and the soil will not come out to the garden, to the floor. Tulsi, the tulsi plant over here, tulsi plant and all these things. Even if I take you, this is the bedroom. Even in the bedroom window, I kept some uh, money plant and the snake plant and these all things. Okay. So Miss have shown you many craft. I think in my online class many time I have shown you the small drawing room where I made everything in my hand. How many of you have seen?
Sir, I had seen.
Yeah. So no need to show you. If anybody want to see, I can show you now. Uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So let me show you.
Thank you so much, Ram sir.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
we enjoyed the day. We were fascinated with the work of Miss Debasri and Sir Ram Prasad and lovely speech and encouraged all. We as we plan to visit the trip, let us take a placard and be present there. So we have learned many things, but remember, practically we have to implement that. Means we have to remember the 3 R's. What are the 3 R's? Can you say? It is now not
Reduce,
thinking.
reuse, and recycle.
Okay, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Can you add any more R? Can you say 4 R's?
Means re-implement.
Okay, so definitely we will implement what we have learned and we are inspired today. So thank you everyone.
Try to accompany it is more important for us to visit places and to learn what are the things which we can see in our surrounding, and then we can use it. Ultimately the main goal is being the we have a o we have a debt to the mother earth which we need to repay it. So it is our duty to repay that debt, and the ways by which we can do it, that is more important. The simple things, simple acts that we can start in our day to day life, that can help us in many ways. So visiting the place scrap garden today is a way by which we can learn new things, and then we can try to implement in our classrooms as well. The things which you are going to learn there, the things which Ram sir has said, whatever I could do, from all this we need to make a greener, cleaner environment in our homes and in our classrooms in our school. So the entire year, I would like to see all our students to have a greener environment in our classrooms as well as in our surrounding. Try to make much use of the waste, and in the evening, please motivate your friends to come. The more, the better. If they come and join us, please try to make some innovative pluckers like.
Yes. Okay, let us plan for evening. Okay, thank you everyone. We
Thank
can
you.
wind up now.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
अरे कुछ नहीं